he's going to be asked to start and really defend Kobe to start with. So any points they get from him, really gravy. Kind of surprising to see Dallas go to him early on.
Here's Bynum going at Chandler. Gasol with the rebound. Bryant open for three, pass, and then hits the two.
Now that's what we talked about in the open, Marv, the extra possessions for the Lakers. And Rick Carlisle's been talking about that all week long. If the Lakers get
back, comes Bryant. Pulls it up for three. Back tap and another possession for the Lakers. Bryant inside.
Well, the first shot was not a good one, even though he had made two. You see where the Lakers' advantage is. It's going inside to Gasol and Bynum and then playing off of those two.
Kobe with all 7 Laker points. Nowitzki, beautiful fadeaway on Gasol.
He is ridiculous. He is so good. And I don't know if there's ever been a player like him in NBA history.
Oh, Gasol right back. We're talking about a 7-footer. Gasol gives it right back. Here's Fisher for three. Derek Fisher, who as usual has picked it up in the postseason. Numbers always get better. In the series against New Orleans, he averaged 9 points, 3 assists, able to hit for the Mavs, so the Lakers now lead it 12-10. Lakers remain the same following the timeout. As you see those bench numbers, Gasol over Nowitzki.
Well, Dirk is going to have a much tougher time defensively in this series than he did in the last one. He spent most of that time against Portland guarding Marcus Camby and Chris Johnson, just playing off of them as he knocks down the jumper. But at the same time, Pau Gasol also going to have a much more difficult time defensively in this series. So both guys will be challenged by each other.
Nowitzki hitting on his first 3 shots. He has 6 points. Gasol with some room. Yes. Little duel going on here at the start between Gasol and Nowitzki.
And what's going to be interesting, Marv, is once one of them leaves the court, playing with the Suns all those years, but his ability to catch the ball and either finish or pass it to an open shooter, pretty impressive.
Gasol is back and gets it inside. Odom was hacked. Lakers have a new backcourt. Steve Blake
with Jack.
He's our closer.
Yeah, that's right.
7 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Nice touch pass, Gasol to Bynum.
That was fantastic. What a pass from Gasol, and that Laker big man. And that's not uncommon when you play the Lakers. They're among the best in the league. In fact, they're #1 in the league in fewest fouls. Another great feed from Gasol. And Marv, that's going to be a challenge for Dallas throughout this series, trying to find easy points. They'll get some in transition, but getting to the free throw line, very difficult against this Laker defense.
So Rick Carlisle calls for time. 6:15 left in this first half. Mavericks now have a 3-point lead. You're watching the NBA playoff. Bryant and Fisher in the backcourt. Here is Gasol. Blocked. Nice play by Chandler. Able to reach around for the rejection.
Fantastic defense from Chandler. And that's what he's there for.
Nowitzki rimming out, and Fisher with the save. Just under 5 remaining first half. Game 1 of this best of 7 Western Conference semifinal series. The fadeaway by Bryant.
Wow. Most impressive part of that physically. Terry just too small for Kobe.
Here's Bryant going right at Kidd. Has to pop it out. They swing it. Bryant. Rebounded by Gasol.
Now there's the second chance we talked about, and that's a 10-2 advantage now for the Lakers here in the playoffs.
And words between Tyson Chandler and it appears Pau Gasol, Bob Delaney getting between the two, and it appears a double technical has been called. Bob Delaney, who has announced that he's retiring at the end of the season, 25 years as an official. Here's another look off this rainbow free throw. I thought I was going to hit the ceiling here at the Staples. There it is, starting right there between Chandler and Gasol.
Well, and then there were words on a meaningless last-second play. So immediately the Hawks throwing the first blow in that series.
7-0 run by the Lakers. Marion. And the outside official, say 30% of the time.
Okay, but it's still 70%. I mean, I don't know why, but it's just the way it is.
But a coach will throw that away, obviously.
Well, yeah, especially if you're on the losing end of it.
Yeah. Artest saving that pass, and then flips it out to Fisher. Here's Derek again on the drive.
Well, to get all the way to the rim twice, like we've seen in the last couple of minutes.
Out of 5 seconds. Nowitzki battling to get inside. He had missed his previous 5 shots after opening 4 of 5. Here is Odom. Oh, a foul is called on Jason Terry, and it's in the act. It'll be 3 free throws for Lamar Odom.
Wow. That's an incredible call. A gutsy call from Bob Delaney. I believe they're going to go look at the replay to see when the foul was called, because if it was after the buzzer, then obviously it won't count. Let's take a look. Jason Terry's just too close right here. There's no reason to be anywhere near Odom. And then he reaches in, and I think he got him. I think that's a good call. It's a better angle here. No question. Jason Terry fouls him 70 feet from the hoop.
Oh, there's no question that it will be called.
He's been doing this at a high level for a long time.
So Odom, technical foul. Technical foul call.
Is it on Chandler or is it on Dirk?
Well, if it's on Chandler, he's out because he had one earlier in that double tech. Let's see. Might be Dirk.
I think it was on Dirk, Mark.
Now they're saying Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, how about this close to the quarter for the Mavericks? I mean, Odom's getting ready to just throw up a meaningless 70-foot shot. He gets fouled, and Dirk swung the elbow all over and allowed the Lakers to score easily. And Dallas will have to go to its bench quickly.
Nice pass from Artest to set it up for Gasol. So you go back.
Posted up almost at the elbow. You got to get Dirk Nowitzki down on the block.
Gasol on the hop, looking for Artest. Another Laker turnover. Crowd thought that the kid lost it. They're looking for a double dribble. Nowitzki with room. Yes. Dirk Nowitzki with 17 points. The lead is down to 6.
How did New York not find room for Corey Brewer, who's an excellent defender, and as he's shown here, a capable offensive performer?
Crowd reacting to the shooting of Artest. Chandler gets inside, and he is fouled. Tyson Chandler looking to go to the reverse, and he was hacked.
I think they're falling into a little 2-3 zone here. No, they go back to the man.
With Carlisle saying it's very tough to play zone against the Lakers.
Well, they torched it every time they saw it this year. Kobe from deep.
Another 3 for Kobe Bryant. He has 30 points breaking out here in the 3rd quarter. That lob intended for Chandler.
Chandler tied up underneath the hoop, 5-on-4.
Bryant for 3. Here's Terry ahead of the field. Bryant races back. Nice play. Stojakovic. Odom unleashes to Barnes. Here come the Lakers. 3-on-1. Barnes to Gasol, and he's fouled.
What a bizarre sequence there. While Chandler was tied up behind the cameraman for about 2 possessions.
Shot clock. Lakers up by 5. Shot clock to 5. Barnes. The tip missed by Gasol. Gasol right back, and he's fouled. Hayward try to brace the fall. Brendan Hayward called on the foul. Remaining, I would think that would bring a flashback to you the way Phil would use Michael Jordan in Chicago.
Yeah, no question. I've never seen a coach who would trust his bench more than Phil as Kobe knocks down the jumper, but who would keep his stars.
Working on Chandler. Gasol stopped by Chandler.
Bad possession there. That's not an advantage for the Lakers. Chandler really long. He can bother that shot. Lakers have to go get the ball back to Kobe in that situation.
Minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Now the ball in the hands of Nowitzki, but had to give it up. Here's Marion. It is a 1-point Laker lead.
Unselfish Dallas offense. Neither Terry nor Nowitzki rushed anything. They spread that Laker defense out, and they found Marion.
Mavericks keep coming. They've cut the deficit to 2 twice, to 1 5 times after trailing by as many as 16. The shot clock at 6. Bryant to the fade. Yes! 94-91. Lakers final minute of the fourth. Nowitzki working on Odom. Nowitzki. Yes.
Wow. The strength of Dirk Nowitzki just driving Odom off of him and leaning back with that one-footed fadeaway.
35 seconds to go in the fourth.
Will Dallas double team? They haven't doubled Kobe all night. Will they bring it now?
Bryant played by Kidd. Here is Bryant. Picked off by Terry. And a foul committed by Fisher. For Dallas, their 4th team foul. They had a foul to give.
20 seconds left, so he's going to guard Jason Kidd.
Find him on the inbounds as Kidd gets it into Nowitzki, and he's fouled by Gasol. The Lakers over the limit, and Nowitzki will go to the line.
Wow. Well, you can't be that aggressive if you're Gasol. You're coming out of timeout. You know the foul situation, and watch them get tangled up here. Dirk on the left side of your screen. You're not going to quite be able to see it. He's very aggressive. Dirk sells it right here. And just that bump, and that's enough.
Down to 10 seconds. Kidd reaching over, call for the foul, but they had that foul to give. So now the Lakers will put it in play with 8 8/10 of a second remaining.
They do have a timeout left if they choose to use one.
Artest will throw in. 1-point lead for the Mavericks. Down to 5. Gasol had enough for it. Stolen by Kidd, and a foul called on the Lakers. Jason Kidd with the steal has the quick hands going. We've seen it all night long. We've seen it all career long.
This is a play the Lakers have run for years. In fact, the Bulls used to run it all the time. Jason Kidd with the aggressive defense. And if you're a Laker fan, you're saying if it was a foul at one end on Powell, why not a foul on Kidd there? To Jason Terry. So Derek Fisher will have a passing angle here. Not much size on it.
All right, here comes Kobe. Kobe for 3. Rebound is slapped by Terry, and that's it. The Dallas Mavericks have defeated the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1 here at Staples in L.A. A dramatic come-from-behind victory for the visiting Mavericks, down by as many as 16 despite 36 points for Kobe.